What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Uh, we haven't sat at this table and done anything in a while. If you saw the video the other day, I kind of explained why I haven't been sitting at the table for a while and why you've only seen stuff like, well, you haven't seen this one yet, but stuff like this sitting on the spinner. Um, so if you don't already know, I'll fill you in real quick. I have two channels on YouTube. Plus, those channels are also on TikTok, and um, I was convinced that I needed to put out a video every day, at least on the Gladiator Wrestling Podcast channel. By the way, subscribe if you're not already. Big things about to happen over there. Um, we do a live every Sunday, so there's one day I'm guaranteed and I don't have to worry about. But there's still this channel plus the other 6 days on that channel. And I'm looking at 13, 14 videos a week, and they can't all be unboxings. They can't, And eventually, I just got myself to a point where I burned myself out, and it was a struggle just to get myself to get up out of bed and in the morning instead of staying in bed until time to go to work. I don't go to work. I don't go in till noon or 1 p.m. most days, so it's one of the two. Which means I've got a lot of time in the morning that I can be doing this. And what was happening is I would record like on a Friday or Saturday. I'd spend all day making videos. Then I wake up every morning and I edit and post every morning. So all I was doing um, was that, and it was consuming all my time and really taking the enjoyment out of doing this. This whole YouTube thing started with us wanting to share our love for wrestling and wrestling memorabilia, um, which is fantastic, and we love doing it. But and that evolved into, let me start this channel because I love my toys, action figures, die cast. I love all of it, and I wanted to bring all that to the world and share my passion for it. Am I the only one out here doing this? Absolutely not. But the big issue there is I'm the only one. So I'm doing all that editing by myself, and I'll be honest, I'm not. I've never gone to school for any of that. Every single bit of the editing, if you see it and you see what I do and the way I make them, I've completely self-taught. Um, just by luck of the draw, I had a really nice laptop and an editing software already on there, which turned out to be pretty good. And just by clicking and doing, I've learned every single step of the way. I just taught myself because I knew nothing on how to do this. So I'm very proud of what I've done. But trying to do, 13 videos a week, 13, 14 videos a week is very tough. It's also very expensive because no companies send me stuff. All the stuff you ever see me show off, I work a full-time job and I buy this stuff after I pay my bills and take care of my family. So that leads us to today's video. I burned myself out to a point where I just couldn't drag myself upstairs to record videos. It's nobody's fault but my own. Nobody told me, hey, you need to be making 7 videos a week. You need to go, you need to make a video every single day. Nobody told me that. I've watched several videos about how to grow, and I got it in my head. Well, we got to post every day. We got to be every day. And I have learned in my little hiatus that I've had that that's not always the case. So going forward, I'm still haven't quite come up with my plan. I know used to what I did was uh, with Gladiator Wrestling Podcast, I did a video on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and the live podcast on Sunday. So that is probably the format I'm going back to on that channel. However, with this one, um, I think I'm not set in stone yet, but I think what I'm going to go for is maybe every other day. So 3 to 4 videos a week, in the long form stature, and some shorts. And then if a day in between, there's a short, I found something awesome that I want to share, or I do a hunt or something like that, then bada bing, bada boom, I've got a filler video that can come out in between days if I need one. But um, I'm watching what I've been doing, and I'm watching how it performs, and I'm watching how the channel progressed. And yeah, I don't need to post 7 days a week. If you have a YouTube channel and that's what you do, let me know how it's going for you. But I'm going to go to a probably an every other day, or I may pull a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then either Saturday or Sunday, something different. I don't know yet, but I thought I'd get I already did one video kind of filling you guys in on what's going on, but I wanted to do this one and kind of give you a preview of what some of the stuff is coming. So obviously there's still a lot of diecast. This bad boy, this is the blue chrome chase. I got real lucky and found that. I still have Alf. If you guys have been with the channels from the beginning, you know Alf is always over here. He's got his little setup. His original setup was always here, and then I knocked off his bookshelf, and his bookshelf broke, and I haven't fixed it yet. So that's why he's on this little table. He's been chilling with He-Man for a while, but we've got diecast. We got some action figures. I'm super stoked about the Fallout ones. They're a little pricey for the what you're getting here, because there is a stand. I love that. A branded stand, by the way. It says Fallout. And as far as accessories go, he's got a hat and 2 guns. And that's it. That's all he comes with. So we're going to get more into that. There's a full video on that coming. And even though on the NECA tour video I did, which, by the way, you guys blew me out of the water with that one. I was dumbfounded when I went and checked the views. I don't think I've ever had a long form video on either channel get as many views as that one got. So thank you guys so much. But I did get a comment on there, basically, for the most part, saying I'm stupid for collecting NECA. And if you don't like NECA, that's great. If you don't want to collect it, that's great. That is the joy of this whole deal. You can skip right over the NECA section and go buy McFarlane or Hasbro or Mattel. I have it all. But I love NECA. Do I think they're the perfect company? Absolutely not. Have I had problems with their stuff? Of course. But I've got so many awesome looking NECA figures, and I can, I've learned the best ways to handle those over the years. So I do have quite a few NECA figures coming. So since that video came out, I've bought more NECA, and I'm fine with that. So that's just how this goes. So if you don't like the NECA figures, don't buy them. I'm going to tell you flat out, if I open it up and it's a crap figure, I'm going to tell you. If I open it up and I like the figure and it feels good, I'm going to tell you. None of these companies, like I said, none of these companies send me anything. I've never received anything from any of these companies other than the sell. But that's only because I received a damaged figure and they replaced it for me. So, but nobody has sent me figures. Nobody's paid me to say NECA is great or NECA sucks. Nobody's paid me to say McFarlane makes the best figures. I've never said that, but none of them pay me for any of this. Everything I get, I work for myself and hunt it down and purchase it with my money. Um, I hope this channel continues to grow, and maybe eventually I'll purchase it with the money you guys help me make. So please help support the channel, help support Gladiator Wrestling Podcast. Like I said, there's big things about to happen over there. We're working out some kinks. We've been doing some teases about a big announcement coming up. We ran into a bit of a snag, but it's not going to stop anything. We just have to change the way we're going to go about what this big announcement's about. Um, so, look here. I got a bunch of figures in here. This stuff's coming. That's a series that I really said I never was interested in getting into. Now I have 5 figures from that series. That's the Transformers Master of the Universe crossover. No, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Masters of the Universe crossover. So I'm interested to check these out. Like I said, I really have no interest in them. They just don't do anything for me. And I'm a huge Masters fan, and I'm even an even bigger Ninja Turtle fan. But my Masters display is way bigger than my Ninja Turtles, so that's why it's behind me. But unfortunately, I'm not digging the line. I got some figures here. I've got one downstairs that's already out of the box that a friend gave me. So we're going to get into that series. I know I'm just rambling now, but I haven't been on in a while, that's one whole reason I like to do this. This not only is this fun for me, and I love sharing my passion with you. For whatever reason, sitting here in front of this camera and just rambling is so therapeutic and soothing for me. That's two major changes happened in my life over the past year and a half. One of them was the creation of this channel. I already had the other channel, and we've had our own struggles over there. But I really, this channel needed to happen, and a lot of stuff was not going my way when I started this, and it gave me an outlet. The other major change was a career change that was forced, but was already planning to happen anyway. So it was yes and no. But I have gotten out of a position that caused me amounts of stress that you cannot fathom. Is there people that have way more stressful jobs than that in this world? Absolutely. But I started this, and this just getting to talk to you, even if I'm not doing an unboxing, just sitting here talking to you, really helped me through. I went a year without being able to work. Not, oh, hey, I have so much money, I'm going to take a year off and not work. No, I was not able to work. So, that's one of the reasons this channel was created, because I was like, I've got content. Even if I don't buy any more figures for the next year, I got so much content that I can play with in here. It's perfect. So I knew this is what I wanted to do. I've struggled to really determine the exact direction I want to take this channel. It's just my passion project. Do I want it to succeed? Oh, hell yes. Is it going to succeed? Oh, hell yes. Is Gladiator Wrestling Podcast fixing to take off like a torpedo? Hell yes. So if you're not following Gladiator, you need to get it. We're on all the social media platforms, so check them all out. You've got Gladiator Wrestling Podcast, Gladiator Toys, and the Chase Collector. Those 3 are all on YouTube and TikTok and multiple other platforms. Biggest being Instagram. Gladiator Wrestling Podcast, I think, is the only one that has a Facebook. But they're all on TikTok. TikTok also includes the Gladiator Wrestling Podcast Third Man, Lucha OKC. So if you got over there and you want to follow, your Gladiator pages, make sure you get all four. Chase Collector, Gladiator Wrestling Podcast, Gladiator Toys, Lucha OKC. Yeah, now I'm just rambling. So let's go ahead and close this out. I've already told you, check us out. Find all of the social media platforms and get on it. Gladiator Toys right here. Guys, I'm coming back and about to really show you some cool stuff. I've got a lot of stuff happening. Of course, we're getting to the last week of October. Halloween right around the corner. So, yeah, we're going to see some horror figures for this next week. And I'm super excited about those. You got the sneak peek of what that was going to be. I can't wait for the next season of this to hit. This is going to be awesome. Yeah. More to come. So, like, subscribe, turn on the bells. Let me know in the comments down below what you're most excited for on the channel. Is it action figures? Is it diecast? Is it NECA? Is it McFarlane? Is it Hasbro? I've got Transformers on the way. I've had those sitting by for a while on standby. Yeah, what are you most excited for? Let me know in the comments. I'll stop rambling and Gladiator out. Son of a bitch.